still at it. Y'all be talking about the same and how I feel better.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Our game tonight featuring the New York Knicks as they go up against the Indiana Pacers. For the Pacers, they come in off a win in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago. That ended a 3-game losing streak, and they're hoping to rally back with another win tonight. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, first there has to be an anchor in the back. And if you have an anchor in the back, then all of a sudden you can start with containing the basketball and denying those open lanes, because you know if they try to get to the rim, the anchor is back there. And after that, it's all about getting your hands up and making sure you contest every single shot.
And your anchor has to be a great communicator. He has to talk, help his teammates, make those extra plays like, hey, move, slide your feet, Ernie, pass the ball, give it back to Kenny, hey, watch out, he's cutting through.
He got me moving.
Ernie.
You got me moving.
Communication's the big key, Ernie.
You see, he was the anchor, and I started
moving.
moving.
Hands up, Kenny, slide down, yeah, rotate, oh, yeah, get the three.
See? Mm-hmm. Yeah. As soon as he started talking, I just went. It just, man.
Two great defenders right there. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the New York Knicks come into town in this one, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Just off a road trip, the Pacers are back at home. It's an opportunity for them to play in a heated matchup like this, to play your best basketball. These are the games, guys, that show how well you match up against the other great teams in the league.
And this should be fun, guys. They see this team a lot, 4 times during the regular season. And so far, they split the first 2. So they seem pretty evenly matched. A chance to build some confidence with the win tonight.
Yeah, I think they're really highly motivated in this one. I mean, it becomes a pretty good chess match at this point. As you mentioned, both teams evenly matched. You've seen each other a few times. You know each other's tendencies. And the coaches really can factor in games and situations like this.
So the New York starting 5, Conley out there with Avery Bradley. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Jarrell Wright. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's George finishing it off.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Now here's Conley. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Bradley, no one around him. Sinks the three-pointer. Bradley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Hill passes to Ellis. From the arc, Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. Last outing for Indiana, they won that game against Chicago.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really, on the interior. From a defensive standpoint, they just defended the rim as well as you could.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive the way they did it, guys. They were alert, they were active, they were aware, and their reaction to shots was outstanding.
A nice shot by George.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Conley. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Both free throws good from Anthony. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Hill kicks to George. It's back to Hill. It's deflected. Shoots the 3. Again missing Hill. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bradley kicks to Anthony. Pass to Porzingis. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Hill. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Dishes it to Ellis. To the middle. Here's Ezeli. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Porzingis passes to Conley. New York moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Bradley dishes to Carmelo. Out to Conley. From past the arc. Bradley can't get it to go.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
Ellis against Bradley. Ellis kicks to Hill. Ezeli the pass to George. The three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks leading by 3. Tries it from 9. And that one goes long. Indiana's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. There's Ellis with the 3-ball. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Ellis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So for New York, their last game, a win against Brooklyn.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Now here's Ellis. Following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. No good.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Hill against Conley. Passes to Porzingis. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Porzingis has got his second basket. Pacers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. They set the pick. The drive by Hill. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
The tray. The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That'll be his second foul of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for the Pacers.
One shot, gentlemen.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Pacers trail by 6. Hill with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pick up by Hill. Ellis kicks to George. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Anthony dishes to Conley. No good with the triple.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Right outside. Down low. Out to Conley. Pulls it up. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Knicks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one drops. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pacers trail by 5. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Frank Vogel. With both a win and a loss against this team this season, Coach told me that the one key he wants his team to keep in mind is to play loose on the offensive end. He said in our loss, we were much too static, and we overthought everything on the offensive end each trip down. I just want them to play a little bit more free. Let's see if the extra freedom is the key to their success, guys.
Appreciate the report, Doris. And guys, how does their offensive strategy fit into this matchup?
I think it should make for an entertaining game. I love hearing coaches say their focus is on offense. That usually means we can expect some fireworks.
Yeah, and I know the fans love to hear that too. Just as I do, I love seeing some high-octane offense. I think it's bound to be a game played at a brisk pace.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robin Lopez is checked in for Darrell Wright. The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. It's stolen by Hill. It's George on the wing. Taken away by Anthony. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the dunk by Lopez.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's George following the score by New York. And again, it's Indiana. Knicks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Conley into the lane. To the inside. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 5. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
The pass to Stuckey. Indiana moving it around. And Miles kicks to Allen. Plenty of space. That's good for Miles on the assist by Allen. Miles has got his second bucket of the night.
There's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Conley, second shot opportunity, and it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got his second bucket.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
That just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Now here's Allen. An 11-point game for him in the win against Chicago.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Here's Bradley. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Pacers making a change here. Brooks checked in, and then for New York, Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Porzingis. Doug McDermott comes in for Carmelo Anthony, and it's Grant in for Mike Conley. Here is Brooks. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Brooks setting a pick for George. Stuckey passes to Brooks. No luck. Good D by Lopez.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Grant kicks to McDermott. It's deflected. Stolen by Brooks. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Now, here's Grant. Right side, Bradley. There's the dish to O'Quinn. To the inside. 6 to shoot. Allen passes to George. Allen, a screen on Grant. And George, here we go. A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down.
Now, here's O'Quinn. He had 13 points in the win against Brooklyn.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
I don't think there's much more you can ask of a player to start the game. I mean, he's 6 for 7 early.
Here's the screen. Grant dishes to Bradley. Lopez, a screen on Stuckey. High post Lopez, working on Allen. Lopez kicks to McDermott. No luck, and it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Yeah, just an amazing game when they met them last time out. Talk about a photo finish.
Yeah, really, and when we say every point counts, we mean it. I mean, that game came down to who made their free throws.
Now, here's Grant. Aaron Brooks missing his last shot. McDermott passes to Lopez. Inside, got a piece of it. Stolen by Allen. Fast break, here we go. Here's Miles. Drops in the breakaway layup. Miles has got his 3rd bucket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers. And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Knicks trail by 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. O'Quinn in the post. He's guarded by Stuckey.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that. Body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
George against Lopez. Outside, George. Can't get it to go.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
And talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone say what he can't do.
I think I had that all my life. I always had to prove somebody wrong, and still to this day, That's just the competitiveness that I believe my oldest brother built into me when I was little.
And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a decade in the league now for this very talented guard.
And, you know, that kind of relentless determination is really something Monte is known for, and one of the reasons he has been around for 10 years in the NBA as a consistently good player and lethal scorer.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive guys on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Kyle O'Quinn, Lee out there with Grant. Then it's Anthony. And it's Wright in at the small forward position. And here are the Pacers now, following the score by New York. And the dunk by Robinson. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Now here's Anthony. Wright. Brooks gets the rebound.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. Some great play by Paul George tonight. He's got 13 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That one is off. Mike Conley's checked in for New York. Good on the second free throw. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. They set the pick. He dishes it to O'Quinn. Right, left side. Shot clock at 6. Floats one. The shot by Anthony, no good. Indiana leading. The drive by Ellis to the paint. Here's Azili. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists now in this one.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Now here's Conley. Out to Anthony. O'Quinn dishes to Anthony.
Looking now at the numbers for Wright. His last 10 games, 8th in three-point field goal percentage. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And, you know, back to his efficiency from 3. You know, defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really not having any success.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. George Hill's checked in for Indiana. Porzingis, he's checked in for New York. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Hill against Conley. Outside Hill. The feed to Ellis. Lets it go from 11. And again, it's Indiana converting. And so it's New York with it, trailing by 4. Hill against Conley. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Pacers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Outside, George. Azili kicks to Ellis. High, arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. And it's a 6-point Pacer lead.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
In the corner, right with it. And the Knicks miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And that one's good, Anthony.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
There's the pick. Feeds it to Ellis for 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Pacers leading by 4. Ellis, the pass to Hill. Right side, George. Indiana again missing.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Now, here's George, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Hill dishes to Ellis. To the middle. Here's Robinson, and Anthony sends it back. Inside, and Wright throws it down.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
It's tipped. And a fast break now for New York. Anthony kicks to Lee. Outside Conley. Pass to Porzingis. New York moving it around. Another shot. No good off the front iron. The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Robinson from downtown. Indiana again missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Porzingis. Drains the three-pointer. Porzingis has got 8 points. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Azili inside, guarded by Wright. Robinson for 3, and the shot is good. 5 points in the game.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Anthony, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for the Pacers. And a switcher also for New York. McDermott's checked in. Outside Anthony. Kicks to Conley. Anthony against Robinson. Clock at 6. Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Lavoy Allen's checked in for the Pacers. Stuckey comes in for Ellis. And New York with a change here, too. Lopez is checked in. Pacers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Hill dishes to Stuckey. Allen outside. The three from Hill. Knicks with the rebound. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Conley kicks to Lee. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
And let's review some numbers for Hill. He's averaging 15 points a game, 7 assists, and just over 2 steals. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Here's Hill. Michael Conley making his last shot. Here's Stuckey. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Now here's Lee. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Hill against Conley. Stuckey, a screen on Conley. Hill kicks to Stuckey. Wide open look. Knicks with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dishes to McDermott. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist in the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Now here is Hill. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. Here's Azili, and he banks in the layup. Azili's got 4 this quarter.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Pass to Porzingis. Stolen by Allen. Here's Hill. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Now Lee. Lopez passes to Conley. Off target with the open look.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Wide open. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Miles.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait. Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
The Pacers making a switch here. Brooks checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Porzingis. Bradley comes in for Courtney Lee. And it's Grant in for Mike Conley. Now here's Bradley. A 14-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
And also 3 steals. So he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Grant kicks to Lopez. Here's Bradley. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You look at what Bradley has done so far. He has 9 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Azili gets the bucket.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Now, here's Grant. Pass to McDermott. 6 to shoot. He kicks it to Grant. And the Knicks miss again. Indiana trailing here. Brooks dishes to Miles. He feeds it to Allen. Here's Brooks. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. Brooks has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. Number 1, the Knicks. The Pacers in 5th.
Boy, it is so sweet to watch teams like these play the way they do. Moving themselves, excellent flow and rhythm to their offense, in large part because they love to find open teammates and get quality shots. 2 of the best in the league at assist.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. So it's the Pacers now. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Brooks against Grant. Now the pass to McDermott. He's looking for O'Quinn and finds him. Grant outside. Just 5 on the clock. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Miles. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Doug McDermott. The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
C.J. Miles. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's O'Quinn. The Knicks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. First free throw is good. And so O'Quinn nails both of them. 52 seconds left here in the second. Brooks kicks to Stuckey. Indiana moving the ball away. There's the pick. And Brooks, here we go. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, Festus Ezeli in this one, he has 8 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 40 seconds left to play in the first half.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Beyond the arc. McDermott can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 3. Brooks kicks to Miles. Allen outside. Stuckey outside. Miles. Can't capitalize on the good screen. Allen, that's good.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Grant, that's good.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. It's the Pacers as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Here with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, you've got to be pleased with that first half. The ball was moving. Your guys were sharing. Things were going well for you. What about it pleased you?
Yeah, the game is simple when you make the extra pass, when you play the right way. We start out playing this way. We got to continue it for 4 quarters.
Thank you, Frank. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
Well, I love how they're getting points in transition. It's about pushing the ball, being aggressive, and then finishing with authority. Several times they beat the defense down the floor and ended up with easy buckets. If they can continue to keep that tempo up in the second half, they'll be difficult to beat.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
The thing I like is their aggressive approach and getting to the line. You know, when things seem to stagnate on offense, it's sometimes a matter of forcing your will. This team can generate a lot of points and also dictate the pace of the game if they play with that aggressiveness.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at Paul George in this game, guy, he's been everywhere.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
They've got Paul George, George Hill out there with Ellis. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Allen in at the 4 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Allen, a screen on right, and George kicks to Allen from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Yeah, I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was on him like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past.
Now Ellis, after Darrell Wright's three-pointer that didn't go. Ellis outside. Now the dish to Hill. That 3 off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside, George. Another shot. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Pacers have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Hill against Conley. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Allen. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. A nice shot by George.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Anthony, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Azili. Anthony, no good on the free throw. Pacers leading by 6. There's a screen by Robinson. It's stolen by Bradley. Conley, the pass to Anthony. Stolen by George. It's stolen by Bradley. Here's Conley. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Conley's got his 3rd basket of the night. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Hill dishes to Robinson. Pick up by Hill, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Conley against Allen. And it's Conley penetrating. They recover it. Bradley passes to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Shots good by Ellis.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Porzingis passes to Bradley. New York moving it around. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Porzingis.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Here's Hill. There's a screen by Robinson. Allen, a screen on Conley. Here's George, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And he better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
Here's Anthony, and he bangs it home with 1 hand.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Here is Hill, following the score by New York. Timeout called the Pacers. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Paul George. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks again, Doris. And Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Allen. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Outside Anthony. He dishes it to Conley. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. 3-on-3. And George kicks to Ellis. Conley against Hill. Outside, George puts up a three. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 6 assists here tonight.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Now here's Conley. He has 7. They set the pick. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Conley. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. From long range or short, the small forwards on this list have been on target for the past 10 games, leading their position in field goal percentage. And you look at Anthony, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Darrell Wright, even more impressive.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
And, Greg, you can't post the kind of percentages they do unless you operate that way. I mean, you can't be undisciplined at the small forward spot if you hope to be an efficient shooter.
And he's good on the second.
Take a look at what Michael Conley's done. He has 8 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Down low, here's Anthony, and he gets it to go. Anthony's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Allen, a screen on Anthony. In the corner, it's Robinson. Puts it up. That one wide left.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Wright dishes to Anthony. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lavoy Allen. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And Indiana making a change here. Miles is checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Porzingis. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Wright. And it's Grant in for Mike Conley. Knicks have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Grant outside. Anthony, the pass to Lopez. New York moving it around. O'Quinn, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on George.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for O'Quinn. He's been more than solid over the last month. He's putting up 9 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Aaron Brooks is checked in for Indiana. And New York with a change here, too. McDermott's checked in for Robin Lopez. He's off on the second.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Ellis can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Anthony with it, picked up by Ellis. Shot's good by Lee.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
And so it's Indiana with it. Brooks outside. The feed to George. Can they get it? Good. George has got 14 points here in the second half.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Anthony kicks to O'Quinn. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And so here is Indiana, following the score by New York. Ellis down low. He's against Lee. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. They get Courtney Lee.
Some good numbers for Ellis. He's got 11 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Monte Ellis. Mazzili's checked in for Lavoy Allen. And so Monte Ellis nails both of them. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Grant, feeds it to Anthony. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Anthony's got 12 points now in the quarter.
What a move. He saw a window on the other side of the rim and whipped it around for the immaculate reverse.
Pacers trail by 4. Ellis dishes to Brooks. There's a screen. Kicks to Miles. And the Pacers can't get it to go. New York shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Grant the pass to O'Quinn. Paul George with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Here's Ellis. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
No good from Lee. Pacers shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Ellis kicks to Brooks. Nobody near George. No good. That would have tied it. The Knicks with the lead. Lee outside. Dishes to Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Here's O'Quinn, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Pacers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. It's George on the wing, and it's blocked by O'Quinn. In the corner, it's McDermott. Lee outside. This one for 3. Lee with another miss.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
George up top, covered by Anthony. And it's George missing. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Grant with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. The shot's good from O'Quinn.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Brooks. Outside, George. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Grant leading the charge. Stolen by George. Here's Miles. The shot's good on the assist by George. Miles has got 11 points.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
And here is Grant. And Anthony gets double teamed. Paul George with the steal. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
The Pacers making a change here. Stuckey's checked in. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for New York. The Knicks leading by 3. Grant outside. Outside Bradley. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Anthony's got 14 points now in the second half. Miles dishes to Ezeli, and he gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Grant. The Pacers making the shot. Passes to O'Quinn. Back to Bradley. Pass to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Brooks in the foul on Avery Bradley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
.30 seconds left in the third quarter. They get it back. Anthony with it. 24 points for him. He kicks to McDermott. Outside Anthony. He feeds it to Grant. To the paint. Kicks it out to Bradley. Clock is at 3. Deep 2 from Anthony, and that one comes up a bit short. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Knicks out front, up 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The Knicks leading by 3, and on the floor for New York here in the fourth. White is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then it's Conley, and it's Lopez in at the center position. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. And that's now 10 points for Mike Conley. And for the Pacers, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Pick up by Hill. And Miles kicks to Stuckey. Outside, George. It's deflected, but they'll get another chance. Hands it from downtown. George has got 33 points.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Lopez kicks to Conley. Now the pass to Bradley. Back to Conley. Cannot hit, and Indiana will go the other way with it. And Miles kicks to Stuckey. It's good. This game is all even.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Conley. The dish to right. Fires top of the key. Rodney Stuckey pulls it in. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The kick out to Hill to take the lead. And Indiana, another 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
He dishes it to Miles. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Hill has the open look. Again, missing Hill.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Porzingis. New York, no good that time either.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
And that one's good.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
And nothing is falling for him right now. Pacers leading by 6. Outside Hill. Lets it go with a 3. Conley grabs the miss.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Inside. And Wright throws it down hard.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here is Miles, guarded by Wright. George sets a screen for Hill. Outside, George. Knicks with the rebound. Wright's got his 6th rebound on the night. Conley, the pass to Wright. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And now just a 1-point Pacer lead.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He told his squad, listen, guys, it's close. It's about execution here. If we do that, I like our chances. No hero ball, just trust each other and make the simple play. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Throw good, Paul George.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Knicks trail by 4. Passes it to Porzingis. To the inside. And there's the 3-second violation. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 14-5 run. Now here is Hill. Ellis dishes to Allen. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for Indiana, the boy, Allen. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Allen. And he makes the first but misses the second.
But making it a 2-possession game was what was important on that trip to the line.
Conley kicks to Lopez. The 11-footer, no good. Ellis with some nice D.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
Free throw good, Paul George.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of them.
And the Knicks making a change here. Anthony's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here is Conley, and he dunks it down.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Here's Anthony. Excellent D there from Hill.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
There's the feed to Ellis. "11 feet away, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
And so here is Indiana. The Knicks making the shot. Deep 2 from Hill. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. In the corner, right with it. Pass to Porzingis. Inside, Paul George with the steal. Now Ellis. In the corner, it's Ezeli. Hill against Bradley. And the basket by Hill.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Hill. Feeds to Anthony. Ellis against Wright. Conley with a wide open look. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
The drive by Hill. That's tipped. Inside, Bradley. And it's sent back by George. Here's Allen. It's George on the wing. And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. Knicks foul. Avery Bradley. That's his 3rd personal foul. Shooting for Indiana. Festus Ezeli.
No good on that one.
1 for 2.
And the second free throw, good.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
New York calls timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
A different look for New York. Lopez comes in for Wright, and it's Lee in for Avery Bradley. Knicks trail by 4. And here is Conley. Lopez inside, defended by Allen, and the dunk by Lopez.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Now here is George. Off the pick, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
George, no good on the free throw.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which is giving him some free throw opportunities.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And so here is Indiana. A 2-point game. Hill with it. Here's the screen. The three from George. Here's Allen, and that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Hill passes to George. It's back to Hill. Kicks it to Ellis. The tray. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. 20 points for Ellis.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg, he's cooking with gas.
That's a 2 from Lee, and the Knicks good for 2.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now, here's George. Anthony with the block. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Here's Hill. The Knicks making the shot. Outside, George. It's back to Hill. There's the pick. Dishes it to Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lopez with the block. And here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. Finishes the break with a slam. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Knicks making the shot. It's back to Hill. Wide open look. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. And the Pacers lead by 1.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Anthony left side. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Timeout called the Pacers. They trail by 1. There's 1:38 left to play here in the 4th. A different look for New York. Wright, he's checked in for Lopez, and Bradley's subbed in for Lee. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Ellis against Bradley. And it's Ellis penetrating. Can't hit from in close. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Conley with it, picked up by Ellis. Bradley passes to Porzingis. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 3. 1:05 left in the game. Ellis outside. He kicks it to Hill. Fires from deep. It's in! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
The pass to Carmelo. But he gets it back to the inside. And Wright kicks to Bradley. To the left side wing. Conley dishes to Anthony. And another shot. Good!
No, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
.29 seconds left in the 4th. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so, too.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
The kick out to Hill. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Here's Bradley, and he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
Good job there. Now with this lead, They need to make them use as much clock as possible and avoid fouling.
Here's Ellis. Outside, George. Kept alive by Indiana. At the elbow, it's Allen. Back to George. From deep three-point range, off target with that shot. So a close game sees New York take this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Carmelo, we have a question from one of your biggest fans. How do you get off your shots when you're in such a tight coverage situation? A defender right in your grill.
It's easy. If my man dang off on me, shoot it. If I got two, pass the ball, find somebody else.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Doris, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game. He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really inspired the rest of his team.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
He played a rugged brand of D tonight, fellas, blocking a grand total of 9 shots. Positioning, technique, anticipation. He had everything working for him. We say it a lot. Defense can win games, and that was definitely the case here.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.